everyone, this is Star Captain Quinn, and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be going over my TBR for the Magical Readathon Autumn Equinox at Orilium. This will wrap up my character Ezekiel's second year as a scribe. I'll need an O in Elemental Studies, a D in Inscription, an O in Restoration, and Q in Lore. For Elemental Studies, with the course focus being Element of Earth, I need to read a book with the word Earth in the title, and I chose Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. Professor Otto Lindbrock's great adventure begins by chance when a scrap of paper drops out of an ancient book he has just bought. For Inscription, with the course focus being Glyph Tidy, I need to read a book from your end of the year TBR. And I chose Beyond the Story, a 10-year record of BTS by Yeon-seok Kang and BTS. This is a memoir following the Korean boy group BTS. Next, for Inscription, with course focus being Words and Shields, I need to read a book with a shield on the cover or shield in the title. And I chose Fuzz by Mary Roach. What's to be done about a jaywalking moose? A bear caught breaking and entering a murderous tree. 300 years ago, animals that broke the law would be assigned legal representation and put on trial. These days, as New York Times bestselling author Mary Roach discovers, the answers are best found not in jurisprudence, but in science. The final one for Inscription, with the course focus being Advanced Penmanship, I need to read a book that's not a debut. And I chose Tokyo Ueno Station by Yu Miri. Kazu is dead, but through his eyes we see daily life in Tokyo buzz around him and learn the intimate details of his story, how society's inequalities and constrictions spiraled towards his ghostly fate, with moments of beauty and grace just out of reach. For Lore, the course focus being Tale of the Guide, I need to read a bookseller's recommendation. And I chose The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. France, 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman named Adeline meets a dangerous stranger and makes a terrible mistake. As she realizes the limitations of her Faustian bargain, being able to live forever without being able to be remembered by anyone she sees, Addie chooses to flee her small village as everything she once held dear is torn away. The final for Lore, with the course focus being Cursed Cloaks, I need to read a book with clothing on the cover. And I chose Squire by Sarah Alfaghi and Nadia Shamas. Born a second-class citizen, Isa has always dreamt of becoming a knight. It's the highest military honor in the once great Bayat Shaji Empire. And as a member of recently colonized Ornu people, it's her only way to full citizenship. Now ravaged by famine and mounting tensions between the different provinces, Bayat Sanji finds itself on the brink of war once again, and Isa can finally enlist in the competitive squire training program. And for my final class, Restoration, with the course focus of Induced Sleep, I needed to start a book before bed. And since my guild points are over 300, as an exalted member, I get to count a book over 500 pages for 2 prompts. So I chose Beyond the Story again. I am unsure if I'll be doing any of the quests. I am the most interested in Dragon Riding License and Apothecary Keeper. And finally, I'll be going through my Demonology quest. For the Demonology quest, we are summoning Implings, and I found 2 books to fit all of the prompts. For the prompts, Blue on the Cover, Start at Night, read from before author, between 400 and 450 pages, and 1 letter appears twice. And I chose The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Follow a motley crew on an exciting journey through space, and one adventurous young explorer who discovers the meaning of family in the far reaches of the universe. Now to connect that link, with the prompts 1 letter appears twice, released this or last year, and blue on the cover, I chose The Last White Man by Muhsin Hamid. One morning, a man wakes up to find himself transformed. Overnight, Anders' skin has turned dark, and the reflection in the mirror seems a stranger to him. At first, he shares his secret only with Una, an old friend, newly a lover. Soon reports of similar events begin to surface. And there you have it. Please let me know in the comments what you'll be reading this semester, and if any of the books I mentioned you enjoyed. And this is Quinn, signing out.